Yo, what's up? Name's Jetlio1 and welcome back to some more Super Squid Kid Galaxy, aka Splatoon. Go ahead. You don't see anything. Nothing is different from the end of the last video. Who am I kidding? This is a video from the future. I just beat the game and then I realized that I named parts 3 and 4 Splatoon-3. And I accidentally deleted this one, so now we're replaying these stages. Luckily for this whole Let's Play, I got smart and did the levels in order, so I know which levels I was missing for this episode, instead of just floundering about wildly. A, for the fish pun, and B, because I didn't know what level I was going to. But we're back and we're doing it. First, I believe this is the spreader level. I read the level entrance, don't worry about it, I read the name. These, I like these. These are pretty neat, because the thing about them is that they spread enemy ink all around. And if you're swimming and they go over you, it does kill you just like in multiplayer. I forget if I mentioned it in the deleted version of this or not, but if you are swimming and you get covered in the enemy's ink color, you lose. Good day, sir. You get nothing. So the spreaders can insta-kill you if they go over you while you're swimming, but you can just paint the top of them and swim on them, and it's great. Alright, let's see, simple platforming here. No problem. Spreaders headed our way. Not too concerned about the spreaders. Spreaders are really easy. This is still just chapter 2. Wow, okay. Oh, it completely invalidates the count I make in a later episode about how I didn't die, or like didn't even take splats until that point. Or didn't take too many. Because there we go, got another one. Fresh to the list. Why is it that when I have to redo a recording for like any reason, I always do worse, I feel. Oh, looks like spreaders can't kill you actually, I was wrong. Because you'll just get edged up on it. Is that how you would put that? That's how I put that. Like the edge hits you and pushes you up on top of it. Skip past it. Let's see. Run into this bit. Got a ninja assassin our way through here. Just sneak around. They'll never see us coming. And we hop down there. And it's great, because like in other games this would be a secret. This feels like a secret, but then it's not a secret. But then there are real secrets hidden. They feel even more secretive because you see these things and they're not secrets. I love this game. This game is great. Come on. You're unshielded. You're unshielded. Now we can just go for it. Sweet. And this is just a neat note. Is when you've beaten a level and you go back and do it, there's a fake sapfish. Which, if you look and you go back to the first area and climb on Cuttlefish's house, I think we can see it from here. No, I didn't want to go back in. I keep forgetting which button's which, because there's like a zoom in button. Let's see here. Pause, return to Octo Valley. Okay. Let's see, which button is it? No, that's a bomb. Actually, I think you can't zoom in the single player area. In Inkopolis, if you hit the shot button, you zoom in. But like there on the roof, behind like the little TV on his house, is the fake Zapfish. So you can go and see the foreshadowing before you actually see him. So 7 times do 8, 9 in the boss. And here, I get to gush about this all over again. It's great. These are my favorite kinds of levels. These are the Octoling invasions. I really wish more games than just this and Black Ops 2 did this, but it's a multiplayer level. This is just a multiplayer level. And it's so clever, because it teaches you to run through like the multiplayer levels, so you get the hang of it before you even go into multiplayer, so you don't have to worry about dealing with other players when first learning a map. And like it teaches you the kind of combat situations you're going to have, because the enemies aren't as strong as like other players would be. They go down, they take about the same time, but they have a really weak weapon that like there's nothing equal to it. There's nothing that weak available to players to use. And it's just super cool because it lets you do like the exploring of the map and get figure out routes on like where good areas to attack from are. And like some sneaky routes. I think I already said routes. But it gets you used to the maps, and it's just so clever, and it makes me sad that only like Black Ops 2 in this game does this, because Black Ops 2 has the strike missions, where it's on a multiplayer map, and then this game has these, where it's on a multiplayer map. But there's like so few games do this, except for like Unreal Tournament 2004, which the single player bits are just the multiplayer. Did I loop back around? I looped back around. That's great. Okay. Now we'll just take a shortcut. It's supposed to go around. But I know this map well. Oh, this is where the sunken scroll is. Cool. I've never gotten that one before. Come on. Fight me. Fight me. That's pretty great. I mean, look at that. The Octolings were using a jump strat, where you like jump, try and make yourself harder to hit. But the ones on this stage are a little easy. But every world after this one is going to have one. And they just get cooler and cooler as the Octolings get smarter and smarter. Yeah, I love those. But now I have to live the suffering again because, oh boy, I hate these next stages. Paradise Lost by Octolangelo. That's punny. Alright, let's see. It's 9. That one's 9. But now the levels I despise the most. The Octo Striker levels. So let me put it this way. In multiplayer, there is a kill skill. Or like, kill skill. What would it be? Just like your ability skill, your super move. And it's basically a nuke. This guy gets infinite. And he just fires them on you whenever you stay above the ink too long. So you've got to like pop up spray and then just hop in, and it's just a huge game of hide and seek, and it's really annoying because if you get caught in an ink strike, you instantly die, just no questions asked, because if you get hit by any part of it pretty much, you're going to take so much damage that it's going to kill you, because it does so much damage, and you learn that in multiplayer very fast, but now they're in single player, and he just keeps firing. The one good thing about this level is that it proves me wrong, because I said at the beginning that the tutorial level you never see it again. Look, we're back in the tutorial level, but now I hate it because I hate the Octo Striker levels. They're so dumb. It's like right there, that bridge, you're always going to get shot from that bridge because you can't get over it fast enough to not cause an ink strike. Luckily, his aim's pretty bad. The Octo Striker will like put it where he thinks he's gonna get you, and it's pretty devious. Like it'll put it right in front of you, just barely. So you have to back away. But if you don't back away in time, you're getting ink strike. I already made it to the end. It was nice to be back in the tutorial level, but wow. And now we get our little mini-boss here, the Octo Striker himself. These are pretty annoying, I don't like these. Because the thing I learned in later episodes is that it is confirmed that when you hit him, he flies out of the reach, so you can't just combo him down, you have to chase after him. And when I did this the first time, when I lost that recording, like, I didn't have the fire rate upgrade. I have fire rate level 3 for this video, because I beat the game and I got fire rate level 3. And, like, before that, it's a lot harder to move because you can't spray a nice path forward. It's like, it's a lot easier to spray a path when you can cover the area so fully because your fire rate's so high. But when you're covering about half of that area, or no, not half, but like a 1/3 less of this, it's a lot slower. So chasing after the Octo Striker, because hitting him knocks him back, just is super hard without fire rate upgrades. But now we get to do the boss, the Octo Nozzle. For some reason in the Lost recording I said this was hard, but this one was actually really easy. Because I remembered while fighting it, this was actually like the one boss that I didn't have any problems with whatsoever, because it's not really very challenging. As we'll demonstrate. He's cool, but he's not challenging. The Totem of Destruction with the tiny legs, the Octo Nozzle. But like, just watch this. You just blitz forward and hit the weak point. And he just fires little balls that roll forward in a line. And they don't cause much trouble because they just go forward in a line. And it's so slow, you just step out of the way and the entire attack is worthless. Because you can just blitz him, just rush forward. And once you're on that inner circle, you just dodge it. The projectiles are so thin. And like, I believe it is this phase that he gets, yeah, he gets a bigger one that splits. Wow, okay, I got hit. As soon as I'm like, this fight is easy, I get hit. When I'm saying that I think all the bosses are fairly difficult because I had problems the first time through with them. Like, I just destroy them. And then as soon as I'm like, this one's really easy, I actually get hit. But yeah, he has the attack with the bigger ball that splits into 5. So you gotta dodge that. But first 2 phases, nice and easy. And now this is the last phase. And with this fire rate upgrade, it's just unfair. Because I can just travel super fast. And also take down the weak points super fast. Oh, you poor fool. You should have been the first boss. I still feel, I felt that when I first played the game, and I feel it now. This should have been the first boss. Because it's super easy. And like really understandable, and it teaches you how like most of these fights are gonna be, you know, about like hitting weak points, and then it shows the real weak point. It would just been a great introduction. That's how I feel. But there's our Zapfish. Or, you know, our Zapfish doll. It still counts. We still win the level. Shooting the sneeze, the dreaded octo nozzle. Yes. Our head was covering it. Alright, that's enough of video from the future. This has been Jet01, and I will see you next time back in the actual original recordings. Where's the exit? That's the exit. As we head off to the third of the islands. So, I will see you then.